en nuestros corazones. Y por eso damos gracias. So I said, Our Father, dear God, we're here together in the Spanish class studying, wanting to learn. We ask that you be with us, enlightening our mind and blessing our hearts. And so we are open and receptive to your spirit, to all that is said here, knowing that our minds and hearts grasp it and enjoy it. And so we thank you for the joy and blessings of this time together. Amen and amen.
Amen.
Okay. Well, no questions, right? So we're going to do you have a question, Sig?
No, I said, of course not.
Oh, okay. So let's take turns. There aren't that many of us here together right now. Pardon? Mac is here in the classroom. Kathy's in the office. The first thing, I just want to do some reviewing here. So I'd like each of you to take a turn. And the first thing is, imagine you are greeting a neighbor and you ask how they are. So what would you say?
¿Cómo está usted?
Bueno. Excelente. And how would you say hi?
Hola.
Hola.
Hola. Hola. Bueno. B, would you go next? Greet a neighbor and ask how they are.
Hola, Jerry. ¿Cómo está? No.
Yes.
Yeah, ¿cómo está? Oh, okay. Just stay on the first one, not introduce and ask their name. Okay.
Yeah.
¿Cómo está?
Not too much right now.
Okay.
Okay, great. Thanks, B. Good. Ralph?
Buenos días, mi amiga. ¿Cómo está? No, ¿cómo estás?
Muy bien. Gracias. And Sig, how would you say it?
I don't know what we're asking. I can't read it.
Oh, you can't. Well, what I said is I want you to imagine you are greeting a neighbor and asking how they are.
I say, buenas tardes. ¿Cómo está?
Very good, yes.
Very good.
Very good.
Excelente. And Stan, you just came in, huh, Stan?
Yeah, I just got here.
Pero habla usted español, ¿verdad?
Yes, sí.
Sí. So Stan, how would you greet your neighbor up here, this first item? Imagine you're greeting your neighbor and asking how they are. What would you say in Spanish?
¿Cómo está?
Yes, excellent. Kathy?
Buenas tardes. ¿Cómo está?
Excellent. Mackie? You forgot to say hi.
Hi, hola.
Hola. Very good. Very good. Okay. Great job, class. Next one is, imagine that you're meeting someone at a party. Introduce yourself and ask their name. So what would you say to introduce yourself, and how would you ask their name? Ralph, you want to start us?
Okay. Hola, señora.
Introduce yourself.
Me llamo Rafael Martini. ¿Y usted?
Well, you want to say, how are you to them?
Oh.
Well, I mean, excuse me, what's your name?
I think I did, but you didn't hear me.
No,
That's
I
right.
didn't.
Okay, ¿cómo se llama? Signorina.
Great.
No, excuse me, that's Italian. Signorita.
Señorita, sí. Thank you, good job. Brendolyn?
Me llamo Brendolyn. ¿Qué llama?
Close.
Okay.
¿Cómo se llama?
¿Cómo se llama? Okay.
¿Cómo se llama?
Not que, like what?
No.
Okay.
¿Cómo?
¿Cómo se llama?
It's literally, how do you call yourself?
Okay.
Okay, Sig, give it a try. Introduce yourself and ask a name.
Me llama Sig. ¿Cómo se llama?
Excellent. Excelente. Ah, Renee. Stan?
Yes. Me llamo Stan y mi esposa Renee.
Ask somebody what their name is.
¿Cómo se llama?
Excellent, Renee. Kathy?
Oh, hola, me llamo Catalina. ¿Cómo se llama?
Excellent, excellent. Mackie?
Oma,
Hola?
Oma,
Oh, me llamo Mac.
me llamo Mac.
Yeah. And then it's como se llama.
¿Cómo se llama?
Yeah, excellent. Perfect. Perfect. Good job, class. Okay, the next one is you're with someone in conversation anywhere, and you ask what time it is. How would you ask? What time is it?
¿Qué hora es?
Ralph?
¿Qué hora es?
Yes, exactly.
No, wait, no, is it? Yeah,
¿Qué hora
let's
es?
get the verb right. I can't, that's Italian too. The verb, no, ¿qué hora es, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I say just the E instead of S.
Italiano.
A is Italian, sorry.
No italiano hoy, señor.
No,
No
we just
italiano
remember.
aquí. Porque hablamos aquí español.
Sí.
Brendolyn,
Yes.
how would you ask someone what time it is?
¿Qué tiempo? No, ¿qué hora es? Yes.
Yes.
¿Qué hora es?
¿Qué hora es? Yeah.
Es.
Good. See?
Whatever they said.
Very good.
I haven't got past that yet.
Okay, well, we'll review it going down the line here, but it is que hora, H-O-R-A, hora. It's literally what hour is it? Que hora es. What hour is que hora es? See. Renee?
¿Qué hora es?
Excellent. Stan?
¿Qué hora es?
Very good. Kathy?
¿Qué hora es?
Mackie?
¿Qué hora es?
Yes. Remember when you're pronouncing the E's, the word is ace. E-S is pronounced ace. The E is a long A. So even though in English we say S, we would say S, it is in Spanish ace. Que hora es? Que hora es?
¿Qué hora es?
¿Qué hora es?
Yes. Okay, I'm going to move on. So this is a review of greetings, and I'm going to say the Spanish. You've got the English here just to remind you, and there is a little bit about pronunciation example here. E is an A. Why am I saying that? No. Buenos dias. It's a long A. I didn't put a line over the A. That's why. So E is pronounced like a long A. D, your tongue is at the roof of your mouth behind your front teeth. T, pretty much the same thing. And when we get down here to señor, the N is like an NY in Canyon. So señor is the NY in Canyon.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I want to do though is you can see the English so you know what we're saying. We're just going to practice together the greetings for day, afternoon, and evening. Okay, so I'll say it first and then ask you to repeat it. Okay, so you're listening. Buenos dias. Together.
Buenos
Buenos
dias.
dias.
Buenos dias.
And this is buenas tardes. Together.
Buenas
Buenas
tardes.
tardes. And good evening. Buenas noches.
Buenas
Buenas
noches.
noches.
Yes. It's not noches, it's noches. Let's try it. Let me say it one more time. We'll say it together then. Buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
Good, good, good.
Noches.
Okay.
Noches.
Now we have, let me just switch this here. Now we have
Move over.
a greeting and how are you, and then a response. So what I would like is for Ralph to greet Brendolyn, and Brendolyn, you're going to answer, okay? So Ralph is talking to you. He's going to ask, how are you? And
Right.
you're going to respond, I'm fine, thank you. And you? Okay?
Okay.
Go for it.
Brendolyn, ¿cómo estás?
Muy bien, gracias. ¿Y usted?
Yo estoy bien.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, so Ralph used a verb that we're going to cover today. It's the verb estar. He said, yo estoy bien, which means I'm fine. I am fine. We'll get there. Okay, Brendolyn, would you greet Sig? And Sig, you respond.
I'm sorry, I can't read it.
Oh, I'm okay. Then you're listening. So, Brendolyn, would you greet Renee? Can you see Renee?
Buenos días, Renee. ¿Cómo está?
Muy bien.
Muy bien, gracias. ¿Y usted?
Excellent, excellent. Renee, would you greet your husband?
Mi esposo.
Sí, su esposo.
Buenos días. ¿Cómo está?
Muy bien, gracias. ¿Y usted?
Very good. Excellent. Excellent. Kathy, would you greet Mackie?
¿Y tú?
Buenos días, ¿cómo está?
Y bien. Gracias. ¿Usted?
Usted.
Usted.
Yeah, give it a little more. Usted. Usted.
Good.
Okay, that was excellent. Next, it is, now we're going to greet and ask the name. So, hola, ¿cómo se llamas? What's your name? Me llamo, and then I want you to fill in the blank with whoever is going to be speaking, okay? And then we go on to, so let's say, for example, I'm greeting Ralph. Hola, ¿cómo se llama? And Ralph would say, me llamo.
Me llamo Rafael.
Sí, sí. And I would say, mucho gusto, and
Oh, yeah,
Rafael
mucho.
would say, igualmente.
Igualmente.
Sí.
Well,
So we're going to have that conversation beginning with, hi, what's your name? Okay, down to the bottom where we see igualmente. So I'll start with Ralph, and then Ralph can go to Brendolyn. And Sig, are you ready to participate in this one?
Yeah, if you lead me through it, I'm fine.
Okay. So Rafael, excuse me, I shouldn't say Rafael. I say, hola, señor, ¿cómo se llama?
Me llamo Rafael Martini. ¿Y usted?
No,
Y
we're not
usted.
saying,
Oh,
you're not going to ask me my name, senor. Not yet anyway, but that's so polite of you. I'm going to say mucho gusto. And your response is?
igualmente.
Excelente. Now, Ralph, you talk to Brendolyn.
Hola. Okay, hola, ¿cómo se llama?
Me llamo Brendolyn.
Mucho gusto.
Igualmente.
Excellent, excellent. Good job.
good talking.
Okay, Brendolyn, try with Sig.
Okay. Hola, ¿cómo se llama?
Me llamo Sig.
Good.
Very good, very good.
Did I say mucho gusto?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, mucho gusto is glad to meet you. Okay. Mucho
Actualmente.
gusto.
excellent, excellent. Good job. Sig, do you want to try greeting Renee and ask her
Buen-
name?
Pardon?
And ask her name.
Buenos días. ¿Cómo se llama?
Me llamo Renee.
And you're glad to meet her.
Oh,
Sig.
mucho gusto.
Mucho gusto.
Yeah, mucho gusto.
Mucho
Is glad-
gusto.
Glad to meet you. And Renee, you would say?
Igualmente.
Igualmente. Great. Renee, greet Stan. Ask his name.
Hola. Hola, ¿cómo se llama?
Me llamo Esteban.
Mucho gusto.
Igualmente.
Good job, you two. Stan, would you greet Kathy?
Sure.
And
Hola,
ask her,
hola, ¿cómo se llama?
Me llamo Catalina.
Mucho gusto.
Igualmente.
Excellent. Igualmente. And Kathy, you greet Mackie. And ask her name.
Hola, ¿cómo se llama? Llamo.
Good.
Mucho gusto.
Maki.
Igualmente.
Igualmente.
It's a big word. Igualmente. Igualmente. Good. Wow, you guys are doing great. Felicitaciones. Okay. Now, just a little review here of how you say goodbye or take leave of whoever you're chatting with. So you can see the English here. I'll say the Spanish one first, and then we'll say it together. And we want to watch the pronunciation here. So you see Luego pronounces luego, luego. The easy thing about Spanish is you usually pronounce all of the letters, except for the H and J, but we'll get to that later. Okay, after me, hasta luego.
Hasta luego.
Good. Hasta mañana.
Hasta mañana.
Good. Hasta pronto.
Hasta pronto.
Good. Hasta la vista.
Hasta la vista.
Adios.
Adiós.
Good. Great. Okay. Any questions there? Okay. Oh, here's our favorite. Numbers. So, would you like a review of this, or do you want to move on?
We can
We
move
can
on.
review it. It's always good to review.
I
Some
can
like
do
to-
this.
What'd you say, Sig?
I can do this.
You can do this? Okay, then we'll review it for your sake. So you see the numbers there in English. I will say them in Spanish and just repeat after me, okay? Cero,
Cero.
uno,
Uno.
dos.
Dos.
Yeah, so it's not dos, it's
Dos.
dos. Yeah, the S in Spanish is kind of a hard sound. So it's not dos, it's dos.
Dos.
Okay, same with the next one. Tres,
Tres.
cuatro.
Cuatro.
Oops, we missed five. Sorry. I guess it's below your picture. Let me move you. Cinco.
Cinco.
Good. Seis.
Seis.
Siete.
Siete.
Ocho.
Ocho.
Nueve.
Nueve.
Not nueve. Nueve.
Nueve.
Yeah, it's kind of a B, but you swallow the
Okay.
B. It's not a plosive B. It's not like nueve. Nueve.
Nueve.
Better. Diez.
Diez.
Yeah, the Z is like an S. Diez.
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 Jeez.
One more.
Diez.
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 Remembering the E is a long A and the Z is an S.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Once.
Once.
Doce.
Doce.
Trece.
Trece.
You can see all the caps is where the accent is, the spoken accent. Catorce.
Catorce.
Quince.
Quince.
Good. Dieciséis.
Dieciséis.
Diecisiete.
Diecisiete.
Try it again. Diecisiete.
Diecisiete.
Dieciocho.
Dieciocho.
Diecinueve.
Diecinueve.
Okay, so you see the English here. I'll say the Spanish and say it after me. Veinte.
Veinte.
Not veinte. Veinte.
Veinte.
Yes. Let me get my pointer here. Treinta.
Treinta.
Cuarenta.
Cuarenta.
50.
50.
Remember the E is a long A. Well, I'll say it again, then we'll try it. 50.
50.
Yes, better. Same here, 2 long A's. 60.
60.
Same here, 2 long A's. 70. Good. 80.
80.
So it's not 80, it's 80.
80.
80.
90. 100.
100.
Okay. When you add a number to the 100, it becomes ciento. So it would be 101, 102, 103, etc. Okay. 100 is just the 100, but as soon as you add a number, it becomes ciento. Okay. 21, I didn't write this in, is 21. Together?
21.
31. So it can be either way. You're going to see this more often, I believe, if you see it outside of the Roman numeral. I mean, outside of the regular numeral. If you don't see that, for example, on a price tag or on a menu, you'll see it written like this or like this. Either way. So it would be, for example, 31, 32, 43, 54, and it's either the I connecting the two or a 1.
Y.
We did telling time, but we're gonna do a little practice. So what time is it? Is que hora es? Together?
Que hora
Hora es.
es?
Yeah. Que hora es. So how do you say what time it is? What time is it?
¿Qué hora es?
Es.
Que hora es. Yes. Es la una is saying what?
Getting a migraine.
1 o'clock.
It's 1 o'clock. Good. Son las dos is saying
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock. Good job, Brendolyn. Everyone want to join Brendolyn? Son las tres is saying
3 o'clock.
it's 3 o'clock. Son las cuatro.
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock.
Yeah, this is tricky, you guys. Son las seis, watch out.
6
6
o'clock.
o'clock.
6 o'clock, yes. Son las siete.
7.
7.
Son las nueve.
9.
9.
9 o'clock.
9. Son las 10.
It's
10.
10 o'clock.
10. So the last in here, where you see the article, these are articles. We're going to get to that today, maybe, if not next time. But it's not the way we say it in English, but this is the way they say it in Spanish. When you're telling time, you use the article. So it literally means it is the one. They are the two. You can't always translate literally, so you just have to know this is the way they tell time.
Okay.
Was that you, Ralphie?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Olvídalo, no es importante.
No.
Okay, so I'm going to say the times, just say them with me for the practice, for the pronunciation practice. So just to know, speaking it out loud is much more powerful than thinking it.
True.
And so the more that we pronounce, the more your pronunciation when you say it will be right on. So we're planting Spanish seeds now, and you'll have to nurture them on your own when you're out at a restaurant or with your friends. But for now, just repeat it after me. ¿Qué hora es?
Que
Hora
hora
es.
Good. Es la una.
es la
Es la una.
Son las dos.
Son las
Son las
dos.
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 Remember the D, you put your tongue up on the roof of your mouth.
Son
behind your
dos.
lips. Same with the teeth. Son las tres.
Son las
Son las
tres.
tres.
Son las cuatro.
Son las cuatro.
Son las diez.
Son las seis.
Yes.
Son las siete.
Son las siete.
Son las nueve.
Son las nueve.
Nueve.
Son las diez.
Son
Son
las
las
diez.
diez.
Very good. Okay, now tell me what time this is. Es la, mistake. Es la 1:10. What time
10
is that?
after 1.
Excellent.
10 after 2. No.
No,
Yeah.
you
10
were right
after
the
1.
first time.
Right.
Ten
Okay.
after one.
Right the first time, B. It's
Yeah.
10 after 1. What time is son las 2:15?
2:15.
2:15.
2:15. Excellent. Okay. And the rest of the times I put in for you. So let's
Oh.
try the times together. And this should be not
Yeah.
la, sorry. So it should be, I'll say it first and then ask you to follow. Es la 1:10.
Es
Es
las
la
1:10. Son las 2:15. Together?
Son
Son las 2:15.
Good. Son las 3:20.
Son las 3:20.
Remember the V is a B. Son las 4:25.
Son las 4:25.
25.
Son las 5:30.
Son las 5:30.
Now, when we're telling time and it is X number of minutes to the hour or after the hour, this is the way they say it in Spanish. They say the hour minus, menos is minus, the number of minutes before the hour. With me?
Sí.
Okay.
Bueno.
Almost.
So we'll say it first and then repeat it together. Son las 12 menos 5. Together?
Son
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 las
las
12
12
menos
menos
5.
5. Son las 11 menos 10. Together?
Son
Son las
las
11 menos 10.
10. Son las 10 menos 15.
Son las 10 menos
15.
15.
Son las 9 menos 20.
Son las 9 menos 20.
20.
Son las 8 menos 25.
Son las
Son las
8 menos 25.
25.
Son la, oh my goodness, my spelling, yike.
Okay,
I went over this again too, you guys.
that's what I heard.
Someone's got to hold me accountable who speaks Spanish. Son las 7, that should be an E. Son las 7 menos 30. Together?
Son las
7
7
menos
menos 30.
Good, good. So let's try it. What is this? What time is this? Up here, the first one.
12. Wait.
11:55.
12:15.
5 to 10.
No.
No, 5 to 10.
12.
Someone said it.
Oh.
5 to
It's
10.
Oh. Okay. 11:50.
5.
10 minutes till 12, right?
9:55.
No, 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Oh, 5.
Yeah. So it's
I'll say
5
it's
to
12.
12.
Okay. Minus
Now, what's number 2? Son las 11 menos
11 minus 10, 1. Yeah.
10 to
1
11.
minute till
10 to 11.
So what time is it?
Yep.
10 to 11.
10 to 11. Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. The next one. Son las 10 menos 15.
A quarter to 10.
Quarter
No.
to 10. Exactly.
No, yeah.
Exactly. And son las 9 menos 20 is
8:40.
8:40. Exactly. Or 20 to 9.
Nine.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Son las 8 menos 25 is
25 minutes till 8.
Very
excellent.
good.
Excellent. Son las 7 menos 30.
6:30.
6:30, yeah.
No,
It's
5:30.
6:30. Or I could say son las siete,
30 minutes to 7.
7:30, a
Maybe.
half hour.
Mhm.
Isn't that son las 7 menos 30? Isn't that 5:30?
No,
No.
siete is 7.
Oh, okay, it threw me, okay.
Yeah, but it's probably because I misspelled it wrong. I'm gonna pass that one up. And that. Do you, unless you say you want to go over the, let me check the time. I think we're gonna go on to colors, okay?
Muy
We
bien.
did colors last week.
Como?
We did colors last week.
She's reviewing.
Yes,
Oh, reviewing, you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
vamos a repasar. Vamos a repasar. Okay, yellow is
Amarillo.
Amarillo.
amarillo. Blue is
Azul.
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 Yeah, the Z is an S, azul,
Azul.
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 White is
Blanco.
Yeah, blanco.
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 Gray is,
Gris.
Gris.
I'd like to hear you all say it.
Gris.
Gris.
Gris,
Gris.
gris,
Gris.
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 Brown is
Maroon.
Marron.
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 The accent is
Marron.
on the last syllable, marron.
Marron.
Have you ever heard anyone say, ay, marron?
Color.
Purple is
Morado.
morado. Morado.
Morado.
Black is
Negro.
Negro.
good. Orange is
Naranjado.
Naranjado.
naranjado. Together,
Naranjado.
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 Orange, the fruit orange is naranjo. So something is oranged up, it's naranjado. Let's try it together.
Naranjado.
Naranjado. The J is H
Naranjado.
now. J is H, naranjado. Okay, unless you're in Puerto Rico, it might be something like naranjado, I don't know. Red is
Rojo.
rojo, good.
Rojo.
Pink is
Rosado.
rosado,
Rosado.
Rosado.
rosado. Green is,
Verde.
okay, verde, try it again.
Verde.
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 Verde. So remember the V is kind of a swallowed B, verde. So it's not verde, you don't use your teeth.
Verde.
Verde, not like we say V's,
Verde.
verde, our teeth go on our lip. No, it's kind of like a swallowed B, verde,
Verde.
Verde.
verde. Okay.
Verde.
Colores. Okay, this is a quiz.
Oh dear.
A quiz. Red in Spanish is
Rojo.
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 Rojo. Orange is
Naranjado.
excellent. Naranjado.
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 Yellow is
Amarillo.
Amarillo.
excellent. You all got that one. Next one is green is
Verde.
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 Blue is
Azul.
Azul.
azul. Excellent.
Azul.
Azul. Purple is
Rosado.
Rojo.
Rosado.
Morado. Morado.
Oh, morado.
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 Purple is
Morado.
Morado.
morado. Very good. Okay, time for days of the week. Okay, so when you want to know what day it is, you say, que dia es. Together?
Que día
Que
es?
dia
¿Qué día
es.
es?
Yes,
It is.
Día es.
que dia es. So I'm going to say the Spanish and ask you to repeat it together. So Monday is el lunes. Together?
El lunes.
Lunes.
El lunes.
El martes.
El martes.
Martes. Wednesday, el miércoles.
miércoles.
El miércoles.
El
Yes.
miércoles.
So what we want to know is you pronounce it all. So Wednesday is el miércoles. Together?
El
El-
Miércoles.
Very good.
That's a tough one.
El jueves. Together?
El
El
jueves.
jueves. All right. Friday, el viernes. Together?
El
El
viernes.
viernes.
Viernes. Viernes. Try it again. El viernes.
El
viernes.
viernes.
Saturday, el sábado.
El
El
sábado.
sábado.
Yeah, the accent is here on the essay, the el sábado. Sunday is el domingo.
Domingo.
El
El
domingo.
domingo.
El domingo. Bueno. Stan, ¿qué día es hoy?
Hoy es el martes.
El martes, exactamente. Brendolyn, ¿qué día es?
El martes.
El martes.
El martes.
Excellent. Sig, ¿qué día es?
Today is el martes.
El martes, exactly.
El martes.
Rafael, ¿qué día es?
Es el martes.
Exactly. Catalina, ¿qué día es?
Es el martes.
Sí. Mackie, ¿qué día es?
El martes.
Excellent. Okay. So here we go with a little grammar. The masculine article, which is the. This is also like English grammar lesson too, right?
Yes, sí.
Who said
Yes.
I passed English yet?
Pardon?
Who said I passed English yet?
Well, it's always good. Did you guys ever have to memorize that? It was a little poem that I had to memorize in grade school that named all of the parts of speech. Let me think if I can remember how any of it went. A noun is the name of anything. Balloon, St. Paul, a dog, a ring. A pronoun takes the place of a noun. An adverb, strong feeling shows. Is that right?
I don't know.
An adjective. An adjective? No. An adverb, strong feeling shows. Oh my, he's hurt. Ouch, ouch. No, no. What else do I need? Anyway.
Did you get adjective?
Pardon me?
Adjective?
Adjectives list or describe a noun.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah. Exclamation is what strong feeling shows. Oh my, he's hurt. He's out. No, no. That's the exclamation. A preposition precedes a noun. From, to, by, or into town. How am I doing?
Never heard it, so you're doing good.
Okay, so let's do the articles. These are, it's the, that's the definite article, and or some is our indefinite articles. So in Spanish, remember, everything is masculine or feminine. So the masculine the, when you have a masculine noun,
El.
is el,
El.
for the masculine, or if it's plural, it's los.
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 For the feminine article, like the house, we'll get down here to these words, but it's la or las if it's plural. Okay, so
Los.
I'm keeping it kind of simple here. Feminine words end in A, masculine words end in O. There are other kinds of words that we'll talk about later. Okay, so the friend is el amigo, the book, el libro, the man, el hombre, the woman, la mujer, and then if we pluralize those, you see that. So you get to look at the English here, but I'm going to say the Spanish like we have been, and then ask you to repeat it after me. So you're looking at the English and we say the Spanish. El amigo, together.
El
El
amigo.
amigo.
Amigo. El libro, together.
El
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 libro.
libro. El hombre.
El
El
hombre.
Hombre.
La mujer.
La
La
mujer.
mujer.
Good job. Okay, now this you see is las amigas. So what does that tell you?
Plural, more than one.
Plural and what gender?
Women.
Female.
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 Girlfriends.
Ralph.
Down, boy.
Yes. Thank you. Okay, so I'll say it, you look at say it with me, or not with me, say it after me together, and we see what the English is. Las amigas, together.
Las
Las
amigas.
amigas.
Yes.
Los libros.
Los
Los
libros.
libros.
Los hombres.
Los
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 hombres.
hombres.
Las mujeres.
Las
Las
mujeres.
mujeres.
So you might want to ask might be asking yourself or wondering, well, how do I pluralize a noun? So you see amiga, one amiga, and if it's more than one amiga, it's amigas. You add an S to the end of the word. If it's masculine ending in O, one book is el libro or un libro, and if it's more than one, you add an S, libros. But now you come to a word like hombre, which ends in an E. You add an S.
Right.
And how do you know what gender? Well, you know by the translation or the article that you see in front of it. And mujeres ends in a consonant, it ends in R. So when you create a plural, you have to add ES because they don't have consonants hanging out together.
Okay.
Okay?
Mhm.
So take in, here's the disclaimer again. Take in what you can, just be fully present, and Spanish seeds are getting planted. So just trust that the seeds are there and we just nurture them by using them. So don't worry about all the grammar right now, just telling you so we're planting seeds. Okay, let's see, do I want to do this? Some masculine nouns end in A. You know, there are always exceptions to a rule, aren't there?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Always,
Sí.
always. So this is the spirit of Spanish, not the law. And so there are some masculine nouns that end in A. For example, the day. Dia, while it ends in A, so you would logically think, okay, here's a feminine noun. But it's not. It happens to be masculine. It's el dia. So if you want to pluralize it, you're talking about los dias.
Los días.
You said las dias, the Spanish people would go, no, 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 no. It's los
Yes.
dias.
Los.
Yes.
Yeah, los dias. So then there are some feminine nouns that end in O. For example, por ejemplo, la radio. So logic would say it ends in an O, so it should be los radios. But it's not. It happens to be a feminine word. So it's las radios together.
Las
Las radios.
Radios.
Los radios.
Now, a little more grammar. Nouns that end in C-I-O-N, S-I-O-N, D-A-D, T-A-D, or T-U-D, they say are feminine. And here are some examples. Ciudad ends in
Ciudad.
D-A-D. Canción ends in C-I-O-N.
Canción.
Amistad ends in
Amistad.
T-A-D. Televisión ends
Televisión.
in S-I-O-N. So I'll say them again. First, let me tell you what the English is. Ciudad is city.
Okay, ciudad.
So if well, down the road, I'll say, ¿Dónde vives? Where do you live? ¿Dónde vive? And you would say, vivo en what? ¿En qué ciudad vive?
Ciudad de Santa Fe.
Santa Fe, sí. Okay, so ciudad is city, canción is song, Amistad is friendship. And televisión, guess what that is?
Oh, guess what?
Yeah, television. Okay. So they all end in one of those endings that makes them feminine. So you would say la ciudad. What would you say about canción?
La canción.
La canción. What would you say about amistad?
La
La
amistad.
amistad.
La amistad. And what would you say about televisión?
La televisión.
Exactly. Okay, and then there are oddballs. La flor, la clase, and la mujer. So the rule is if a word ends in O or a consonant, it is typically masculine. However, here you have a word that ends in R or a consonant, but it's feminine. La flor, la flor. Let's say it together.
La flor.
Flor.
La clase, together.
La
La
clase.
Clase. La mujer, together.
La mujer.
Very good. So mujer ends, I mean, it happens to be a feminine word. The translation is woman. But it ends in an R, so according to the rule, it would be masculine, but it's not. It's la mujer. Clase, you don't know. It ends in an E, right? So what is it? Well, you know because it
Article.
says la clase, so you know it's feminine. So any adjective that would modify any of these nouns has to agree, this is another grammar rule, has to agree in gender. It's just like English, gender and number. We can't say students is in class. We have to say students are in class, right? Okay. Any questions so far? Oddballs, nouns that end in those endings. And some nouns can be masculine or feminine, the last statement here. El artista or la artista. We're talking about Goya, it is el artista. If we're talking about, as
Kahlo.
Brendan said, George O'Keeffe,
Yeah, George O'Keeffe.
it's la artista.
La artista.
El estudiante, masculine, if we're talking about a male student, or la estudiante if we're talking about a female student.
That's me.
Kind of violates the rules, but that's the way it is. I think should we go back and review, or are you ready for more?
Más.
Are you up to the top? Are you up to the brim?
No.
Or can you take in more?
Más.
Rafael, qué bueno, señor. ¿Quieres aprender más?
Sí.
You want to learn more? Okay. Bueno, vamos. I'm not quite at these are the singular ones right here. I don't know why I didn't put the plurals in, but you can imagine what this translate is, right? What is teléfono?
The phone.
Telephone.
Telephone. So it's, I'll say it once, please say it after me. El teléfono. Together? El teléfono. El tren. Together?
El
El
tren.
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 La bolsa. Together?
La
La
bolsa.
bolsa. Brendan,
Yes.
¿de qué color es su bolsa?
A purple purse? No.
Dígame en español. Tell me in Spanish.
If I'm saying my purse, do I say me, or I just say we're working with
Just
the.
say
The
the color.
bolsa is
Just-
mojado.
Morado, ¿no?
Morado. Morado. Okay.
Muy bien. Catalina, ¿de qué color es su bolsa?
Oh, morado.
Morado, sí. I want to ask, let me, ¿sí?
What?
¿De qué color es su bolsa?
Negro.
Negro. Bueno. Okay, moving along. La mesa, together.
La
La
mesa.
mesa. El perro.
El perro.
Yeah, this is a big trill when you see a double R.
Perro.
El
Perro.
perro.
El
El
perro.
perro.
Good. Next, la clase, together.
La clase.
La
La
clase.
clase. El jardín, together.
El
jardín.
jardín.
La casa.
La
La
casa.
carta.
Okay, now let's try some plurals. How would you say telephones? The telephone.
Telefones.
Los teléfonos.
El teléfono.
El teléfono.
Teléfonos.
Los
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 teléfonos.
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 Los
Teléfonos.
teléfonos.
Yeah, you just add an S. Now watch this one. Watch this one. How would you say the plural of train? How would you say the trains?
Los trenes.
Los trenes.
Trenes.
Los
Trenes.
trenes. Yeah, you have to add the ES here because you can't have two consonants
Trenes.
together.
Trenes.
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 And how would you say the purses?
Las bolsas.
Las
Las
bolsas.
bolsas. Excellent. Stan, are you still with us?
Yep.
Okay. How would you say the tables?
Las mesas.
Mesas.
Las mesas, exactly. So you just add an S there, like here. How would you say the dogs?
Los
El
perros.
perros.
Los perros.
Los perros.
Los
Perros.
perros. Los perros.
perros.
You just add an S because it ends in an O, so you just add an S. And how would you say the classes?
Las
Las clases.
Las clases. And you
Clases.
just add an S here in this case as well.
Uh-huh.
Now here's one like train. How would you say the gardens?
El jardines.
Jardinas.
Los jardines.
Los
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 Jardines.
Jardines.
jardines. Yeah, you have to add the ES here. Los jardines. Just like
Los
you did with train.
jardines.
And how would you say the houses?
Las casas.
Las
Los
casas.
casas.
Las casas.
Very good.
Los casas.
If we knew that the dog was a female, would we say la perro?
Not in the dog's case.
No.
Sorry. I know.
We don't count.
It follows the logic we were following on an earlier word, but no. Now we're on indefinite articles. Want to watch the time, Jackie? 6 minutes. Okay.
Got 7 minutes.
Indefinite articles, or an indefinite article is a.
Uh-huh.
The plural of is some. So a is un or una. Un being masculine. And guess what una is?
Feminine.
Feminine.
Femenina.
Una perro.
Lo siento, unos perros. Okay, so some dogs would be unos perros.
Unos
Unos
Some-
perros.
Some women would be what?
Unas
Unas
mujeres.
mujeres.
Unas mujeres.
Mujeres.
Exactly.
Mujeres. Yes.
A friend is un amigo
Un
together.
amigo.
Un
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 amigo.
amigo.
Or in this case, if it's a female, it is una amiga together.
Una amiga.
Amiga.
Una amiga.
R is un carro or
Un carro.
Un carro.
or unos carros.
Carros.
¿Verdad?
Unos
Unos
carros.
carros.
Unos carros.
Carros.
Right. A bathroom, and this is what everyone wants to learn, right? Where is the bathroom?
Baño.
Un baño,
Baño.
Or
or plural is
unos.
Unos
unos
baños.
baños.
Unos.
In some Spanish-speaking countries, they don't use the word baño. They use other words. I'm trying to think of other words I've heard.
WC.
¿Cómo?
WC.
WC, water closet.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
But there's a Spanish word.
Excusado.
Yes,
Excusado.
excusado, excusado, exactly. That is, excusado literally means excused.
The what?
Excusado is sometimes used for bathroom. ¿Dónde está? Where is? ¿Dónde está el excusado? Which literally means where is the excused?
The
But-
excuse?
Excused, yeah. It doesn't make any sense, but don't worry about it. But it's just another word for bathroom. So one word that we're using here is baño.
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 Okay, here's some practice. So how would you say a friend?
La amiga.
A friend, not the friend.
Oh.
Una amiga.
Una amiga.
Una amiga. How would you say some friends if it is feminine?
Unos amigos. Amigos. Amigas.
Amigas. Unas amigas.
Amigas.
Unas amigas.
Yeah. If you're in mixed company, this is a little anti-feminist, but if you're in mixed company, it's masculine.
Right.
So for this class, we would say unos amigos.
Unos amigos.
Unos amigos.
Yeah, some
Some
friends in the class. Okay, what is a bathroom?
Baño.
What is a?
Oh. Una.
Un baño.
Un baño.
Un baño.
Baño.
Un
Baño.
And some bathrooms,
Unos baños.
Unos
Unos
baños.
unos baños.
baños.
Unos baños.
Baños. I don't have the, I didn't, let me go back. Here's the tilde. Can you see this
Yeah,
over the end?
sí.
Uh-huh.
That tells you that it's pronounced NY. Baño.
Baño.
Baño, yeah.
Baño.
Okay, so let's go back. What is a bathroom?
Un
Un
baño.
baño.
Un baño. And what is some bathrooms?
Uno baños.
Unos baños.
Unos baños.
Unos
Baños.
baños.
Unos baños.
A man is
Un hombre.
un
Señores.
hombre.
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 And some men,
Unos hombres.
Hombres.
unos
Hombres.
hombres.
Unos
Very good.
hombres.
Hombres.
What is a woman, Ralph?
Una mujer.
Exactly. And what is some women be?
Unas mujeres.
Very good. Excellent. A book is what, Catalina?
Uno biblio.
Un libro, one book, un libro.
Biblio is French. Okay. Un libro.
Yeah.
And what is some books, Stan?
Unos libros.
Unos libros, exacto. A house is what, Sig?
Missed it. I don't know.
Okay. Anyone know house?
Una
A
casa.
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 Una casa. Una
Una
casa.
Una
casa.
casa.
And some houses?
Unas
Unas casas.
Unas casas.
Unas casas.
Casas.
Unas
Right.
casas.
Feminine, feminine. A car is
Un carro.
Un carro.
un carro. And some cars, Ralph?
Unos carros. Carros.
Yes, unos carros.
Unos carros.
What?
2:30.
Oh, thank you, Mackie. Okay, here's the final. The final is the word, the interrogative word.
Donde?
Where?
Donde.
Donde?
Donde.
¿Dónde está?
Donde?
So we're going to pick up here next week with where is everything? Bathroom, restaurant, house, car, church, book.
¿Dónde está la casa? No, la clase.
Sí, la clase está aquí en la iglesia, señor. En un cuarto en la iglesia. Okay. Let's go back to that beautiful Spanish seaside.
Sí.
Mm-hmm.
And as we close today, so we covered a lot of ground, you all. And you know Kathy's going to send you the slides para estudiar, para estudiar. Ustedes pueden estudiar porque Catalina va a
Mandar.
yes, we don't know that word yet, y'all, so
Okay.
don't worry.
22 to what?
Va a mandarles los papeles. Okay, let's pray out. Brendolyn, you want to pray us out, please?
Yeah, as long as it's not in Spanish. Okay. So we just take a moment to feel the joy in our heart for this time together and for the happiness of our little gray cells that are just dancing because they're being stretched, and just great appreciation and love for our dear Sharon. Thank you, thank you, thank you, God, for a great class.
Gracias por un
Adiós.
clase magnífico. Sí, thank
Sí,
you all
gracias.
for being here. Gracias a todos.
Que vaya bien.
Hasta la vista. Hasta la
Hasta la vista.
El martes que viene voy a verles. I'll see you. Voy a verles. El martes que viene, this coming Tuesday, para la última clase, for the last class.
Oh, qué lástima.
Hey,
Qué lástima.
Sí, señor.
hey, should we each make up a sentence in Spanish?
Oh, that would be wonderful. Because you'll have lots of vocabulary words when you get the printout. What a great assignment. Thank you. I'm going to start with you, Sig, next week.
Yeah, I don't have much, but when I do, it's powerful. So.
Okay, adios, amigos.
Adios.
Adiós.
Amigos.
Hasta el martes.
Sí.